It's week 9 of the National Football League, and we'll see this team's veteran running back. He'll be a focal point of his offense this week. This should be a good one to watch under the lights on Thursday night.
As the weekend approaches, let's settle in and end the week right, son, with an outstanding Thursday night contest here with the NFL on EA Sports. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking the sweep, and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds, contempt.
It breeds contempt. Yeah. These teams don't like each other. They can fake it. They can say all the right things in the papers. They don't want any bulletin board material. But the fact is, you know your division foes better than anybody, and they know you. And that familiarity does bring a...
We've reached the halfway mark of the season. A lot of work left to do as we're away in week 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. Team went 0-1 picking up the loss, but he was 0-1. One pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week, and neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
Looking to throw right away. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
No place to go, so he just threw it away. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
He'll throw it yet again. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 45 on second down. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll give him a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's first and 10 from the 42 as this opening drive continues. Throwing it again here. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He sends this one to the end zone. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Man in motion, headed right. Back to pass on first and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. from the 21. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
They go play action on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating an offense now behind the chains, that's exactly how you're looking to start.
Hang on now. Looks like we've got an injured player out there and in need of some aid. So we'll step away briefly as they work on him. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped. That's a pickup of 7 yards, so now they'll face 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The visitors and their running back about to get back to work. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. So now here's 3rd and 5. Now looking to throw. He's on the move. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Punt team on the field. And we'll see what kind of first impression he makes tonight. And the fair catch made here at the 15. We don't get a return out of that punt. And they're going to take over possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Motioning the tight end left. From the 26 on 2nd down. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Now a give on the counter. And defenders continue to swarm over to get him at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Hits his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Finds the in route complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and 10, looking to throw. Brought in right side.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Launches one deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And that is a touchdown. These guys take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Kicking team out to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. This offense ready to get going again now. Things sure have started out rough, and they've stayed that way through 2 drives. Maybe drive number 3 here is where we see this offense get rolling. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 2nd and 3 now. They motion the slot man right. Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Throwing from the gun. That's caught for the first. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. Neither side separating much so far. More from this one right after this. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Throwing now off play action. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Looking for the back that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Has this at the 6. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Complete out to the right. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here's a give up the middle. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Back now, pressure on its way. Completed to his running back. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards. Boy, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Dropping back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it sets up 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. From from the red zone now. And he sails that one over the end zone.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. That won't be caught outright, it's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Throw on third down. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Hey, that's not an easy thing to do, Kate. Not against quarterbacks and the red zone offenses in this league, but what a tremendous effort to not only get the stop, but to end it with gusto and a sack.
So fourth down, and out comes the field goal unit. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Return coming from the 6. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. This offense getting all set for this series. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. No return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They're throwing it. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. That one's complete, right side. And he reaches the 35 before going out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now we're on the counter. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. They manage a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Quick throw to the left is complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Sending a receiver left. From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He'll throw it yet again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Another try following the sack. Finds him on the slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. He'll throw it. Connecting on the slant. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Their offense headed out now. Not much time left before the half. And they can try to move this into field goal range, Brock. 55 seconds left in the half. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 31. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Setting up a throw. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. Well, last play didn't work out too well. Looks like they're going ground game now. And he got this one up to the 22. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. They're out now, ready to punt it. And they could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. After the sack, another pass on second down. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. That is the halfway point here on Thursday night. Now we'll toss things to Jonathan Coachman in our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But first, let's give every...
And with no halftime report this week, it seems, we're going to get right back to the field for the start of quarter number 3. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's stopped on the return at the 27. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. Airing it out to start this drive. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Plowing up the middle. And he fights his way forward to get this to the 45. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Throwing now, off play action. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll give him a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
New set of downs for him at the 38. They'll throw on first. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down. He's going to throw this one. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. They'll throw it. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Man, that ball looked good out of his hands. It just couldn't get through the defense cleanly. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. This offense making its way back out now. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Finds his man over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Play action on 1st down. Brought in right side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
The give here on second. And he'll go down, we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They managed a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. They'll try and throw it here. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And he's brought down after a short gain. They'll get that yard back, but no more. It's 3rd and 10. Looking for a throw here. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they are the quickest reactions as well. He needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And as he accumulates catches this season, Brock, some have stuck out to us more than most. And we had one of them on that last drive as he's reached a significant milestone for himself this year. Dumped off to his running back. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down, ready to turn it into a negative play.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he's going to get up to about the 33, but no more. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. He's dropping back to throw. Setting up the screen. Juke the defender. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He's got it to him yet again. That is cut. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Called in left side. Third and a lone yard coming up. He'll look to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 46. Complete out to the right side. And this one does not go far.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Throw left side, complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And they're going to have a first down. They are throwing it again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. From the gun, here's a handoff. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9. Trying to throw here out of the gun. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this Thursday night. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. On the move, headed right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. These guys can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The offense headed back to the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? Back to throw now. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That's good for 7 yards. And that'll give him a 1st down. They'll throw it again. Escapes the pocket. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem? Defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Looking to the air here. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
He connects downfield on fourth. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a fourth down gamble.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Throwing it again here. Connects with his receiver. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Still sticking with the passing game. Completed to his running back. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. That one gains 7. And that'll be a first down. Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run it from the gun. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. The flag makes this 3rd down and 10. Receiver in motion, headed right. 3rd and long for him here. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. And that's caught in the end zone for the touchdown. These guys get it back to within 2 possessions. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a 1st down pass play can and certainly was effective.
Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. give now to the running back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Trying to find his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Throwing from the gun here. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it'll be their football. They've got 1st down from the 31. Throwing it to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. A tight end in motion now. Play action on 1st down. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Another try following the sack. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
This one intended for the running back. And that brings up 4th and long. Throwing now from the gun. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
They'll throw on 1st. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It's a gain of 4. They're going to need twice that now on 3rd and 8. Pass play now. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. So we will not reach the 2-minute warning. The defense calling time here, 2:08 on the clock. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Finds a man right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. From the gun on 3rd down. get there, and they drop him. So for the third time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. It's 44 yards here from the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
And this drive will start inside the 25. The offense getting set to go. The turnover on downs only led to 3. Obviously better than a touchdown, but enough to rattle them a bit as they return to the field. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. To throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And that gives them the first.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
1st and 10, got to score immediately here. Only 1 timeout left, and that clock winding down. They are throwing it again. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. He'll throw it yet again. Completed over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. From the red zone now. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called.
Well, we knew this was coming. All touchdowns are reviewed, especially late in a close game like this. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. That one splits the uprights. And his guys get it back to within 6. So everything comes down to this onside kick with less than a minute to go. And they come through with the recovery. That one should win them this game. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. Their lead still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation.
The victory formation,
That
yep.
is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we could take one more knee and celebrate.
This won't run out the clock just yet, Brock. They're going to have to kneel it again after this one. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish off the sweep of their division rivals. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. A nice showing here from our winners as we say goodnight, everybody.